ALYSSA. I am a staff writer for Sustain the Mag, and today I will be doing my hair with Naturigin Natural Beauty Extreme Ash Blonde. Self-love to me means, just loving yourself, appreciating what you have, like the identity that you have, your type of personality, and just loving yourself every day. Doing the things that you know make you happy, no matter what anyone thinks. During high school, it was really difficult for me to apply for colleges because I'm a first generation college student and I didn't know who to ask for help, didn't know where to go to. My guidance counselors weren't that much of help, and I was really scared, and I felt alone, and I felt that I wasn't going to be able to go to college. And I ended up talking to my friends, and they were telling me, it's okay to be scared, it's okay to feel vulnerable right now, but you're going to be able to overcome these things. And having my friends there really helped me out, and fortunately I was able to go to college, currently I am, and to be able to overcome those things with my friends just made me feel like I wasn't alone, and I had people there who I could trust and who I could talk to.
Self-love is important to live a long, happy life, because if you don't love yourself, you're not really living, you're just existing. I practice self-love a lot myself. Just little things like going to bed early if I'm tired, or putting makeup on to make myself look good. And that's what I like. Self-love doesn't have to mean makeup and putting on a fake front for people. You just do whatever makes you feel good. 2 years ago, I had never experienced what it was like to actually be really sick. I didn't even see it coming because it started out with just, mono. Everyone gets mono. Everyone gets through it. They get better in a week or a month. But mine, for some reason, just I never got over being tired. I was still exhausted months later. I couldn't do anything because I was so exhausted. And doctors don't really know. It's just kind of they're just okay, well, you have chronic fatigue, so get over it. I was so upset internally because I didn't know when it was going to end. I think that's maybe the most vulnerable, because I didn't know if it was going to end or when it was going to end. Would I be like this forever? But then I just had to learn how to take care of myself, again with self-love. I had to learn just to not think about that. I'll be able to go out, they're going out, they're having fun. That's not what I'm doing. I just need to take care of myself and rest. Some good things did come out of it, because I am a lot better now. It's been 3 years. And I think I was vulnerable, but I got through it and came out stronger at the end. What I like about this face mask is it's all natural, and it really feels that way, because other ones that I use, they kind of burn my skin under my eyes if they're too close, or if I leave it on too long. Left it on for longer than the 15 minutes advised in the directions. I didn't feel anything. It was easy to get off, and I like it. My skin feels really soft.
Self-love to me is basically just accepting exactly who you are and not comparing yourself to others, because that's something I definitely struggle with. And there's whole different ways you can practice self-love, whether it be something more powerful like meditation, or just taking time to yourself to refocus your energy, or even just getting a simple cup of coffee in the morning and reading your favorite book or the paper. Those are ways I like to just kind of take a step back when things get too much. A time that I felt most vulnerable, one time for me was definitely in my first relationship, which was about 4 years ago when I was a senior in high school. At the time, I don't think I realized how much of a toxic relationship it was, and it was definitely very emotionally abusive, which was not okay. I felt sad all the time, but I thought I was so in love with this person that they were the supply of my happiness. Until you're happy with yourself and actually love yourself, then you can't really be in love with another person or have any kind of strong relationship, because you just need to be okay with yourself. And me and him both just weren't okay with ourselves, and so I think that's part of the reason it didn't work out. But I've definitely learned a lot from it, so I don't regret anything that happened, and I'm happy that of the person I've grown into be now. I'm much stronger, I'm much happier with myself, I'm more confident, and I learned to not rely on other people for my happiness when you have all the happiness you need right inside of yourself. My theme was, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. But to yourself, actually. And my first week of yoga teacher training, I got my tattoo for self-love. The lotus flower is basically, it grows at the bottom of a pond, and it grows to the top of the pond through algae and through all those life's battles to then become this beautiful blooming flower on the top. And that's what I think of. A time that I felt vulnerable in my life was probably when I came face to face with admitting that I had an eating disorder. My sophomore year of high school, when my group of friends started to realize that there was an issue and started to realize that I needed help outside of, just them. And they went to my guidance counselor and told them that I was just drinking coffee and not eating sufficient amounts of food. And they called my parents, and my parents were like, what are you talking about? There's no way, Hannah doesn't do that. That was almost a little harder to hear, the denial from my parents. Then afterwards, I realized, it's not about what you look like, it's not about your size, it's not about, that doesn't make you who you are. I did the hair dye with Naturigin, and it was really natural, it didn't burn at all. That leaves your hair feeling conditioned. It was also nice to reflect on self-love and share stories and hear everyone's story.